you wore your work badge to a riot? Dumbass. Okay, so inside the Capitol, and he was identified and fired by his employer, and he worked for Navistar Direct Marketing, Frederick, Maryland. While we support all employees' rights to peaceful and lawful exercise of free speech, any employee demonstrating dangerous conduct that endangers the health and safety of others will no longer have an employment opportunity at Navistar Direct Marketing, the company said in a statement without naming the man. Libby Adams, a real estate agent from Chicago, was fired at Properties and removed from its website. So this woman went there, and look, there was a CEO that got arrested. A lawyer lost their job at a law firm. So, I mean, it's people from all walks of life up there that are now unemployed. But a lot more should happen to them than just being unemployed. Seriously, a lot more than that. Okay. Although she did not enter the Capitol, she said in the interview, but they didn't care. They did not care that she did. The fact that she was there in the first place got her fired. See, that's why I said some of these people think because they were there but they didn't enter the building, they're okay. They're not okay. If your presence was there, period, you're getting fired by your employers. Okay. So she tried to say, I'm a 56-year-old woman, petite. I am not there causing trouble. I was there to support my president, Andrew said. Andrew said that she had climbed the steps of the Capitol without encountering security, posted selfies from the scene on Instagram, sang the national anthem, and then moved on. Online critics were quick to post negative reviews of her real estate network. Yeah, so they found out what company she was a real estate agent with, and they put all negative reviews under her. So, wow. You see, when you piss off the public, see, they're pissed off the public. That's why I'm saying there's going to be a lot of people ratting these folks out, big time. Okay, then there was another man, Rick Sascone, an adjunct professor at St. Vincent College, and that college is in Pennsylvania. And he submitted a letter of resignation immediately, because he knew the college was going to fire him. Paul Davis, a lawyer at Westlake, Texas-based Goosehead Insurance, used social media account to broadcast his participation at the Capitol. Says he's been tear gas. Goosehead spokesperson confirmed that Davis was fired. So that lawyer was fired. So, yeah, companies don't want to be associated with people that did what these folks did. They don't want that. Are you kidding me? They'll let you go. They're not going to let you ruin their name and possibly people getting upset and not buying from those companies anymore. They're not going to let you do that. So, yeah, so now many of them are regretful, of course, because, see, as long as they didn't feel like they had anything to lose, they were okay with what they did. But now that they realize their jobs are gone and, and people are ratting them out to the FBI and Homeland Security, now they're regretful, So y'all look out for my video. I'm going to have that out tomorrow about people that are now regretting that they were even there and, come on. I mean, I can't feel sorry for them. And the way I see it, y'all, they're coming off easy. How many times have we seen them broadcast the entirety of a black man being approached by the police? He's talking to the police, and then next thing you know, he's being tackled down to the ground, handcuffed and arrested. But these folks are being arrested, difference. Now, they'll talk about, oh, look at the protesters, they're looting. Let them come and say that to us again. We're going to gladly tell you that you looted the U.S. Capitol. Your people looted the U.S. Capitol. Okay? That's what your people did. They went to a federal building and looted the U.S. Capitol government building. So there ain't nothing we have done that have topped that one. Okay? Nothing. And always mention the smearing of feces inside of the Capitol. Never let that opportunity go by, ladies and gentlemen. Never let that one go by. Look, we have gotten arrested for them mistaking a damn pizza for a gun. Alright? Anything black people have in their hand is automatically a gun. But, like I said, when we get arrested, they make it very public. And the media is largely responsible for that. But they're getting arrested. How come it's not being broadcast all over creation, their arrest? See, this is why I have no respect for the media and the mainstream news in America. I don't have any respect for you. And you may talk about the double standards in policing. There's a lot of double standards in the media too. A lot. And that needs to be called out as well. Now, I found articles talking about them arresting. I didn't see one article, y'all, with a picture of any of these Trump supporters with handcuffs on being walked to a police vehicle. Not one picture. Not one. No, that's not a lie. You can go out and look it up yourself. Someone got killed because they thought a slice of pizza was a gun. You can look it up yourself. You can look that up yourself. It's out there. That is the truth. When it's in a black hand, any object looks like a gun when it's in a black hand. According to cops. Any object. Letting them walk through, and when they were busting out windows inside of the Capitol doors, I saw the police just stand on the side while they were busting out the windows. And I even saw the footage of that young woman that I think she was 33, 34-year-old when they shot her. I saw that footage too. And then the cops moved away from the doors and they start busting out the windows, and they were just standing on the side letting it happen. do nothing. Oh no. If it was black people, they would have had blockades up. You would never have reached the Capitol at all. They would have blockaded everything and had gun drawn on the black crowd. You know, they handle us totally different, and they've been outed on that now. It ain't no point in them trying to come back and make the claim that cops are treating us all the same. They're wasting their time with that one. Yeah, you know, like I said, how many of those cops were actual Trump supporters, and that's why they did nothing, because they are really part of the crowd, and that's why they didn't do a thing. But even opening the door, look, they opened the barricade. They had a barricade around the Capitol, and it was the cops themselves that moved the barricade so they could come in there on the grounds. So, no, you know, that's pretty messed up when your security detail and your police that's guarding the Capitol cannot even be trusted. That's what you know, we already knew we couldn't trust cops. But now their own people that worked in those buildings know they can't even trust the cops. And you know, the police chief, the U.S. Capitol police chief, he already resigned. He got his ass the hell up on out of there. He didn't want to sit there and explain how his own police officers screwed up that day. He didn't want to sit around and explain that mess. He got his ass the hell up on out of there. So the whole world saw it, y'all. The whole world. And there's no more lying on black people, and we are worse, and we do the most crimes, and that was a straight up crime, and the worst kind of crime that went out worldwide on these people, worldwide. So now their new thing is, it was Black Lives Matter and Antifa. I said that was not no Black Lives Matter and Antifa. A lot of those people were at the Trump rally before they headed over to the Capitol. So that's a load of garbage too. And it's not, like I said, it's not black people's thing to go into a government building and trash it. We don't have that kind of reputation. We never had that kind of reputation. And there's nothing in history you're going to find where we trashed any type and rub feces all over the walls of a government building. We don't do that. As bad as you may deserve it, we didn't do it. So y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream, and I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you, Daniel and the Lion's Den, for the super sticker. I want to thank all of you for coming. And thank you, Byron Spencer, for becoming a new member. And, you know, just stay tuned. And those of you that come to the Bible study, we'll be doing that around 3:30 today. I just got to get an opportunity to post the link for the live stream. But thank you all for being here. It's always a pleasure to spend time with you. And we'll definitely be doing this again in the coming days. Shalom, family.